It is time for new leaks again. This is for the May 10th pack. Like, subscribe, comment, $100 giveaway. You're going to be entered into the giveaway. We do these leaks every Sunday, twitch.tv/Dcade. Hajime.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Natura. Naturia is it. This is it, mate. What the heck? I'm going to show you a one-card combo. Play with this right now. This has multiple YCS tops. This is probably the best deck cards of the new pack. This is it. Why? Well, let's see. This one-card combo, which you obviously much better with other cards, during the main phase, during either player's main phase, you could quick effect, tribute this card, special summon a Naturia from your deck. But if your opponent has a monster that if they have a monster on the field and it is higher attack than your highest attack monster or equal to it, you could special summon 2 Naturia from your deck instead. Now, it has another effect. If your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck, or you special summon a Naturia monster from your extra deck, while this is in the graveyard, special summon it. That is insane. So let's see what one card could do. Begin. Quick effect, tribute itself, summon the brand new Camellia. On summon, you could send a Naturia card from your deck to the graveyard. And its other effect is also nuts. So that's first effect. If you would tribute a monster to activate a Naturia monster's effect, you could send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard instead. So what did we just do? We tributed to special summon. So if this is on the field with this, we don't have to tribute. We could just mill the top 2 cards of our deck instead. It stays on the field. And what else do we do? It has a third effect. If your opponent summons a monster, it doesn't have to be extra deck, it could just be normal summon, special summon. You could special summon a Natura from your graveyard. And all 3 effects are hard once per turn. So what are we sending? This is not new, but it's pretty much new because it's very good now. If this is sent to the graveyard, add a Naturia card from your deck to your hand. This could be sent to the graveyard without card effect. It could be discarded with a Huggin. It could be just sent to the graveyard in any way. If they activate an Ishizu Miller and it gets sent to the graveyard, you're activating, you're searching. So let's search. This card is new. Activate one of the 3 effects. The third effect is not really used as much. I haven't really seen anyone use it competitively, but the first 2 effects is quick effect, by the way, and there's a hidden bonus of this card. It's not once per turn. If you have 3 copies, you could activate all 3 in the same turn. You could special summon a Naturia from your hand or graveyard, quick effect. And the other effect is immediately after this effect resolves, you could synchro summon a Natura monster using monsters you control. So you would be able to dodge a negate, for example, or if they do something nasty, you chain this and then you could synchro summon or synchro during the opponent's turn. This card's very good. All right, let's activate it. Reborn a Naturia from the graveyard, and then that's it. Infinite spell negate. 1 card mate. 1 card, infinite spell negate. But we're not done. There's more to this for some reason. It's not just 1 card Natura Beast spell card activated, negate infinitely pretty much as long as you have 2 cards in your deck, you're negating. And it's also more than once in a chain. So if they chain a bunch of spells in the same chain from you negating, you get to negate, negate, negate. Now, we're triggering the Cricket. Cricket's back on the field. So it's a lot more than 1 card Naturia. Let's see what else we could do. Let's see. What's good? What's good? They're going to summon a big bad monster. They're going to summon Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Now, I'm going to use the quick effect Cricket because you have the highest attack on the field. I could summon double Naturia. What the heck is this? I don't think this is new. But if your opponent activates a monster effect, you could tribute itself and a Natura to negate and destroy, and it's not once per turn. Well, that's a hefty cost. The Camellia can mill the top 2 cards of the deck, and you don't have to tribute anything. So you could negate a monster and destroy by milling 2, And then they can activate another monster effect, and you could negate again. But that time you will tribute. The mill 2 is a hard once per turn. So he's going to activate, of course. Well, we're not done. On summon, send the trap, and it's going to search for the spell for next turn for a follow-up. We got the follow-up now. Activate. We're going to use this. We're going to use the effect of Camellia to mill 2 instead. We're going to negate and destroy. Now, I can't get the computer to do much more than that. I'm sorry. We do negate a bunch of spells. We could have negated a monster again. Let's see if I could lethal with just this. No Beaver Warrior used. All right, we're not going to cheat. We're going to synchro into Barkion. Not only are spells illegal, but also Barkion, as long as we have 2 cards in the graveyard, negate the activation and destroy a trap card. If the trap card's already face up and it activates, it's not going to work, but on flip, negate and destroy, infinite negate, well, per cards we have in the graveyard. That's going to trigger the Cricket. We're going to use the Blessing, special summon the Camellia. Camellia is going to activate, sending the trap, searching for another spell. Could use more than once per turn. We are going to now use the Cricket, and we're going to mill 2 instead of tributing it. We're going to special summon a second Camellia. We're going to use Camellia and Barkion to make a Baron de Fleur. I'm going to use the Naturia Blessing to special summon the Barkion back from the grave. That's right. It's not a level 4 or lower. It is any Naturia. The third effect is fusion summon a fusion monster using monster controls material. Which, I guess, Exterio, right? Isn't this Exterio? We could make Exterio. Lethal damage. Let's go. All right, this replay is what if you have a Runick card with this? What do people generally do? Let's see. So you are gonna summon a Huggin, discard, grab the field spell. I know it's cringe, it's Runick, but you know, this is what people are gonna be doing. Summon the Camellia. Camellia is gonna send the trap. Trap's gonna grab the spell. I think you're gonna see this combo a lot. Everyone's gonna be doing this. You're gonna make a Charge Warrior, gonna draw one, probably draw into a Runick card, so you will draw additional cards off your Runick field spell. And, you know, we're drawing Dark Magician here. Reborn the Camellia, and now we have a Baron de Fleur, plus the Runick field spell. And let's say I used up the negate, okay? Let's just say they did something I did not like. So I'm going to use the Baron de Fleur effect to return back to the extra deck after it has negated. I have a full hand of Runick cards in addition to the field spell. Let's see. We're going to reborn the Camellia. Camellia is going to send the trap. We are going to be grabbing the Naturia Blessing. Now we're going to use an effect we have not used in the other duel. That's going to be on your summon, you're going to trigger my Camellia on normal or special, does not matter. I'm going to summon a Naturia from the grave. That's going to be the Cricket. Cricket's going to go into Sunflower and Camellia. The Mad Lad doesn't attack. He activates instead. I'm going to mill 2 to negate and destroy. Let's go. And then, you know, let's wrap this up. Let's lethal. Reborn from the grave, tribute, but we're not going to pay the cost of tribute. We're going to mill instead. We're going to send the trap, grab the spell. We're going to Shokan into Naturia. Something is going on, and Beaver Warrior was also summoned. So you see how crazy this deck pops off from just one card and then comboed up with Runick. The next turn, they're going to go all in on you, lethal damage. This deck is nuts. It's got a ton of tops. Let's get to the deck list. Let's start with second place of the 250th YCS Los Angeles. This is Runick Naturia. And the Runick engine, you know, 3 of the trap, you discard it on the Huggin summon. The Naturia Blessing, you're gonna wanna play 3 of that. Just 1 of the Sunflower, 3 Camellia, 3 Cricket, no Naturia Exterio to fuse with the Blessing. And quite simple. Looking pretty much all the combos we did, you're gonna be doing a variation of that. You could make the Coral Dragon instead of the Charge Warrior. If you have a Runick card to summon the Gary, Gary's gonna be level 4 non-tuner. This will be a level 6 tuner. That's gonna make your Baron de Fleur or your Chang Ying, and then you're gonna draw a card. And let's see another deck list. Top 4 of the German Open. This is a way you could see the deck with the Ishizu cards. Obviously, no Fenrir, no Bestial, but still, something like this, Vernisalif, Naturia with the Ishizu cards, fill in the rest. And here is the extra deck. Trushilla. Okay. Quarion? Crystron? Quarion? Are you out of your mind? Let's get to the other deck list. First place of a regional. Tearlament. Tearlament Naturia. Let's go. It's how much of the... two of the trap, two of the spell. This got first place. What? Naturia Tearlament. Oh my. No Barkion in the extra. We just got the Naturia Beast for the spell card negate. That's crazy. That is crazy. And there you go. Those are the 3 different deck lists I wanted to show you. That's the gameplay. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe to be entered in the $100 giveaway for this video. And I'll be streaming on twitch.tv/Decade the release day of the pack. Otherwise, every Sunday. Let's do it.